Hi everyone and welcome to day 14 of our Christmas countdown. So for today's video I wanted to share some gift ideas with you for the spiritual people in your life. Now you may be thinking of buying yourself a gift and you want some inspiration, or this could be for a friend, someone who you know is really spiritual and you just want a few ideas of things which are a bit outside the ordinary. So I am going to be sharing with you some of the ideas that I have had and some of the gifts that I have received over the years as well. So number one, nothing out of the ordinary, but a gorgeous spiritual journey. So this one is gold leaf, gold foiled edges, and it's just plain lined inside. But you know, I don't know about you, but I can never have enough journals. You know, whether this is for writing down your dreams, writing down your kind of messages you receive from your tarot deck, so a little bit of a tarot journal, whether this is for manifestations, new moons, full moon rituals. There's always a purpose for a new journal. So yeah, you could search spiritual journals or like moon journals as well, which has like the moon phases in. There's so much out there. It's not an expensive gift, and yeah, it's something which I do feel will always be appreciated. Number two, staying on the theme of books, a little potions book or a spell book, something different, something quirky. This is all kind of like cocktails and other things which are full of natural remedies, kind of like natural healing medicines, so like, you know, natural penicillin, stuff like that. And I've also got this handmade apothecary book, which I absolutely love. I've made so much out of this book. And this is all herbal healing remedies as well. But, you know, I've made my own kind of nappy rash cream for Theo from this book. There's all sorts for, you know, children, adults, like honestly, absolutely everything. Heartburn, nausea, stomach aches, you know, joint pain. It's got kind of like your own like salt blends that you can do. It also talks to you a lot about the different herbs as well, which is why I just love this book. You know, it's got recipes for kind of like pastils for sore throats, and I just love being able to kind of like make kind of like the remedies myself. And I always find that they actually work a lot better than shop bought remedies. So yeah, you could find something quirky, something very herbal, and I do feel like this is a gift that spiritual people will absolutely love, being able to make their own remedies. Number three, how about a tarot or oracle deck? Now, you'll know if this person uses tarot or oracle already, but yeah, you could stick with a traditional Rider-Waite. You could go for something different. You could go for like the Moonology Oracle. There's so much out there again when it comes to oracle decks. Personally, I love working with the Moon Oracle. So there's so many decks out there. You'll be able to find something quirky. Maybe this person has, you know, they have a love of animals. You could get an animal deck. Maybe they do love working with the moon. Perhaps this person's into like goddesses or mythology. So you could get like a goddess deck. So yeah, whatever it is, you know, there's going to be a deck out there for this person. So I always think that's a great idea. You know, I love receiving new decks as gifts. You can never have too many, so don't be afraid to buy this person an oracle or tarot, even if they've never done it before. You know, for example, tarot can seem a little bit overwhelming, but you could always get a little guidebook for this person or link it with a journal. And yeah, I think that's a really nice gift for anyone who is spiritual. Number four, so this is one which my parents sell through their business Crystal Cave, but you can get these anywhere, and it's a little rune kit. So maybe this person has lots of decks, or perhaps, you know, they're not really into tarot. Well, you could buy them a little rune kit. You can get some really gorgeous runes. You can get wooden ones. These ones are amethyst ones, but there's all different types of crystals. And yeah, you can get them a little guidebook about what the runes mean. This one comes with one. But yeah, you know, I think runes are definitely something which a lot of people would love to work with once they had the practice. So yeah, maybe this is the perfect gift for that spiritual person in your life. I find this is a great gift for dads. I don't know why. Like, my dad has never really been massively into tarot, but he loves working with runes. So who knows, maybe that's just my family. But yeah, you know, runes is another kind of method of like divination, but something which can be a little bit less overwhelming than tarot, I think, because there's not as many and it's much clearer. I think it takes a little bit of practice still to work out how to read the runes together, how to interpret the positions, but there's so much out there. Like, you can search YouTube tutorials for this, and I feel like you can pick up runes quite quickly, and the more you practice, the better you are. So yeah, what about a little rune kit? Number 5. Now, I don't have an example of this, but an aromatherapy candle or a candle for specific intentions, that's always a nice gift to receive, you know, something smelly for the home. So again, you can go out and buy this from a shop, or you could order one online. But yeah, you know, either aromatherapy candle, or you could even get like a nice incense burner with some incense. But I feel like that kind of stuff is always appreciated. I love burning my candles and my wax melts. So I think it's kind of like it's an easy gift, but it's not necessarily one which is kind of quirky or different. So if you are thinking more outside the box, then keep watching this video. But yeah, I think it's a nice go-to, especially if you don't know the person too well. You know, it's a nice simple gift to kind of fall back on. Number 6, now sticking on the theme of candles, we have this chakra candle set. So this it's got a little printout of each of the chakras, but I think you can get these online again, and it has the different chakra colours. So something really nice. Again, I love burning my chakra candles, because I love watching the candles and seeing which one is kind of like acting a little bit weird, and it shows me where there's like blockages, or where one of my chakras may be like really overstimulated. Now, if you don't find these chakra candles, you can still get some coloured candles for maybe like spell work or like rituals, because coloured candles can be quite hard to come by. So it might be that, especially if you get this person like a little spell book or potion book, you might want to pair that up with some coloured candles, so that this person can, like, you know, work with them straight away. Number 7. Okay, we are going to jump to cleansing. So number 7, how about a mini copper pyramid? So this is a small one. You can get these in all different sizes, and they don't start off too expensive, but you can put your crystals under here, your jewelry. There's, you know, so many choices. And this is just like a really nice gift, and it doesn't take up too much space either. So, you know, copper pyramids are a really good way to cleanse and raise the vibrations of whatever it is that is underneath it. So yeah, you know, that's something different. Maybe this person has never seen a copper pyramid before. It's definitely something which is a bit more unusual. You know, it's not out there. You can't find these in shops, I don't think, or, you know, you'd have to go to like a really spiritual shop to find one. I ordered this one online, so I'm not sure where I would go to buy one otherwise. So yeah, how about a copper pyramid? For number 8, we're going to stick onto the theme of cleansing, and I am going to show you a few different things. Well, 2 different things. So how about a singing bowl? Really, really nice, gentle sounds. You know, I love kind of like playing with my singing bowl when I'm you know, preparing for like a ritual or cleansing my space. I'll kind of sage and, you know, smudge the house first of all, and then I'll go around with a singing bowl and just, you know, give it an extra cleanse. Now, if you fancy something a bit different, or you know this person already has it, you've got cleansing cymbals, which are a little bit louder, but also a really nice kind of like musical cleansing tool. And again, I just feel like these are a little bit quirkier. Lots of people may have kind of oracle decks or crystals, but maybe they don't have some kind of like musical cleansing tool. So yeah, maybe that is going to be something a little bit more unusual, which you could get this person or enjoy for yourself. For number 9, I am going to show you a smudging kit. So yeah, I feel like, again, you can never have, you know, too much sage or incense. So this little smudging kit comes with a guide of how to smudge, and then I'll show you inside the box. So it has an abalone shell, charcoal discs, it's got sage, it's got palo santo, it's got a feather, It's got some different like smudging herbs to put on the charcoal discs. So yeah, again, you can get these online. My parents also sell them on their website. But you can put one together yourself. Like, you don't have to spend a fortune on this one. I feel like it's always nice to put your own little gift hampers together. But a smudging kit, definitely something which I feel is useful, especially if, say, this person has recently moved home, or maybe they, maybe again, they're kind of like just starting on their spiritual path, not too sure about smudging or what that is. Really, really useful to have your own little kit. And it's got a few different ways to do it there as well. The charcoal disc for me, I absolutely love. I often use like the charcoal disc with like a frankincense resin. Really, really powerful, smells super strong, but such a good method of clearing space. So yeah, you don't have to just go for sage or Palo Santo. You could pick something completely different. You could, find some really nice resins to burn on charcoal discs. If you do that, you want to get this person an abalone shell, and you want to get some sand in there as well to protect the shell from a charcoal disc. Packet of charcoal discs and just put your little resins in there. And I feel like that is a gift which would be really appreciated. Number 10. We're back to crystals. So yeah, I feel like you guys knew that this would come up, but crystals is always going to be a good gift for the spiritual person, especially if you know what kind of intention they need in their life. Personally, I love crystal balls as specimens. So you've got this chrysocolla one, and we've got some white moonstone here. So yeah, you could get this person a nice kind of like specimen crystal. However, they can be expensive. So they don't have to be. If you are wanting to get this person some crystals, but you don't want to break the bank, then I'm going to give you a few different good ideas. How about you put together a little set? So this one, I've taken a selenite moon and put in just some little tumbles. Like, these are tiny little shungite chips. We've got some clear quartz, we've got some angelite. So you don't have to spend a fortune. Like, selenite's not an expensive crystal, so you can get like a really nice selenite bowl, and then we've got some citrine in here as well, a few crystals to put in this, wrap that up nicely, and that is a beautiful gift where it doesn't look like you've just gone out there and you've just bought a random crystal that you saw in the shop. This has that kind of like handmade, well thought out theme. Another one, you don't have to go for a crystal bowl. You could just go and get a really nice bowl. And this is my abundance bowl. So this one has citrine, we have tiger's eye, we have pyrite, and we have green aventurine, and just kind of like a mixture of tumbles in there of those. And that's a really, really nice gift, especially if this person is like, wanting to increase their abundance. Like, if this is someone who maybe worries about money or has some kind of financial difficulty, it shows that you thought about it. It shows you thought about their intention. And then lastly, this one is a good one for protecting the home. So I have this near the front door. And this is, again, just a normal bowl. We've got some black kyanite, we have some selenite, we've got tourmaline, and we've got obsidian. Different pieces. We've got some rough, we've got some smooth, but really good bowl, really good kind of bowl of crystals here to have by the front door to protect you, in your home. So you can see how you can think about what this person's intention may be, and you could put together a little set for them. Find like a really nice bowl, or use like a selenite one. And I guarantee that these are cheaper than the crystal balls. And I don't know about you, but I would obviously love to receive this as a gift, but I think there's something so nice about receiving like, this little gift instead. So let me know your thoughts, but I think that is a really nice one to do for people. Number 11, how about either a Himalayan salt lamp, or you could get a selenite lamp, or we do amethyst ones. But yeah, I think this is a really nice gift. It is one which I do feel like you can get in a few different shops. So maybe you could pick it up whilst you're out and about. So it's got that kind of convenience there. But yeah, some people absolutely love them. So yeah, this could be a nice little gift for someone, especially if you know that they need that in their life. Like, if they kind of like, want that cleansing happening, because it's really good to have this by your bed, especially while you sleep. So yeah, I think a nice kind of Himalayan salt lamp is always a good gift to kind of fall back onto, especially if you know this person doesn't have one, or they've been thinking about getting one. Let me know your thoughts on Himalayan salt lamps, because I know that some people love them, some people don't. So let me know what you think about them. But you know, you can get them in all different sizes. This one's quite small, so you don't have to, you know, get them something massive. This one's also portable. It's a USB one. So you can kind of take this with you, use it whilst you're working on your laptop. So yeah, I think that is a nice gift, but yeah, let me know what you think about that. Number 12, a plant. Now, I have difficulty keeping a lot of plants alive, but some plants just do better than others, and this is a money plant. So this is a really good plant to have in your home if you are attracting in abundance, prosperity. So you know, this could pair really well with one of the crystal bowls we saw earlier, the abundance crystal bowl. But I think, you know, there's so many different plants out there with different purposes and meanings. So it might be like a really nice gift here to have, and you don't have to just buy the plant. You could buy seeds. So say you know this person loves kind of growing their own plants, then you could get them some really nice unusual seeds. You could also say if you did get them like the homemade apothecary book, or you know, something for herbal remedies, you could get them some seeds or some plants which go with those herbs, some really commonly used ones that you could put on the windowsill or on the patio. So really nice way that you can pair that with other gifts as well. And not only have I kept my money plant alive for years now, I've also had lots of babies off it. So my money plant has grown, it's been repotted, we've got money plants all over the house now. So yeah, it is a really easy plant to keep alive. But let me know what other plants you have, what suggestions you have for good plant gifts in the comments, because I'm definitely looking for some more inspiration for them. Number 13, how about some nice loose tea? So I don't know about you guys, but I love my loose tea. So you could get them like a really nice loose tea set. You know, you don't have to just go for the classic green. You can really think outside the box, get something very unusual. You could get a tea blend, especially if you know this person quite personally, you know kind of like what they are going through, like what they need. And you can also pair this with a really nice teapot. So you don't have to just get the tea on its own. You could get a gorgeous teapot. You could get some nice little, you know, cups here to go with it. Something that my partner bought me for my birthday was a lovely little Chinese tea set, and it's got like the brush, it's got the scoop, it's got the strainer. So yeah, you could get them like a really nice set for some loose tea and put like a little parcel together. So I hope that you've got some ideas for gifts. Let me know any other gift ideas in the comments, because I'd love to hear what ideas you have. But yeah, here's just a couple of gifts that I've received, gifts that I've given. And I think that it can be quite hard to buy for the spiritual person in your life when you're trying to think of something unusual. So hopefully you've got some more inspiration from these. But yeah, let me know which one kind of caught your eye and which one you're thinking of either giving to someone or buying for yourself. Because don't forget to treat yourself as well. Don't just buy for everyone else. Make sure that you get yourself a nice little gift as well.